Ace here with a tutorial on starting the P-51 Mustang. Now this is a free game, digital combat simulator, and this will work with the TF-51 Mustang, which is the trainer version of this. Now when I say free game, I mean that the base game is free, and you get two aircraft with that, and that is the Sukhoi 25 Russian attack plane and the TF-51 two-seat trainer plane. I want to jump right into this, so the first thing I have to do is remove my pilot, and you hold right shift and tap P. Now that I can see what I'm doing, you hold Alt, left Alt, and C, and you can switch between cursor mode and camera mode. The first thing I'll do is fully raise the flaps and move the carburetor cold air control fully forward. Next, you want to make sure the two switches above the rudder trim are set to automatic, and you want to set the rudder trim itself to 5 degrees. You can either rotate your mouse wheel forward, or I just click and drag because that's kind of slow. Trim controls can be both useful and important in flight, but I'll have to show you that in the next video. For now, we're going to move the RPM propeller to increase and bring the throttle back to about 15 to 20%. Now on the right side is where the radio and power control switches are, and if you hit Alt and C, you can enter camera mode, and this will allow you to zoom in if you move the mouse wheel forward or back. You just need to activate the top two left switches, and then we'll move over to the center console. If we move the flight stick out of the way, we can see the fuel selector, and we're just going to leave it on the main fuel tanks, and then we're going to move the fuel shutoff to on. After that, you'll set the magneto switch to both, and then turn on the fuel booster. Now that we're ready to start, you can open the starter switch safety cover and start priming it for a few seconds. Now I almost forgot to set the parking brake, and you'll want to do that, otherwise you'll start rolling as soon as you start the engine. All you have to do is left click and hold it, and tap W and release the left click. As the engine starts to engage, you want to move the mixture control switch to the run position. It is right below the throttle. It should be at idle as you start it. After you get the engine started, you want to throttle it back, and if you start moving forward, hit the W key because that's the wheel braking key. To make things quieter, we're going to close the canopy, so hover your mouse cursor over the canopy crank and push the mouse wheel forward to close it. Now, you miss out on a huge experience of the game if you do not have a flight stick, so I'm going to leave one in the description, and it's probably the best you can get for the money. There's a lot of better ones out there, but this is the best bang for your buck. It comes with a throttle control and a flight stick, and every button on it is mappable. Now I'm going to be making another video detailing taxiing, takeoff, in-flight controls, and landing for this aircraft. But for now, I just wanted to create a quick video to get people up and running and off the ground. All feedback helps, so leave a comment and subscribe if you want more.